Hello everyone, and once again welcome to WSQ Tech. Myself Umar Taskir. Guys, in this particular video we are basically going to talk about the ad group structure and its basics. So we will not be going in very depth, but we have to understand the concept of ad group structure, right? And that too is basically related with your keywords theming, how we should create our ad groups, what are the basics of creating ad groups, and what else happens at the ad group level. So we are going to discuss all these things, and for this purpose I have my PPT over here, and now let's basically visualize a campaign over here. So in this specific example we are assuming, so in this specific example we are taking WSCubeTech as business, and we are going to create the campaigns and the ad groups and the keywords for WSCubeTech, right, which is a training institute. And right now what we are doing is, now we have basically segregated three campaigns over here, which is like the first campaign is for digital marketing courses in Jodhpur that we are running. And then there is second campaign which is like web development courses. This campaign is for web development courses. And then there is third campaign which is there for graphic designing courses. So right now we are running three campaigns. Now how the structure should be, or how we will create these campaigns and ad groups in a specific hierarchy, is basically within this campaign. Suppose if we are running digital marketing course, it is never only about a single digital marketing courses. In within digital marketing courses we are having different sub courses also, which are like Google Ads course, or digital marketing SEO course, search engine optimization course. So now we know that the keywords which are related with Google Ads course, or the keywords which are basically there for Google Ads course, will be same kind of keywords, so we can put them into a single ad group. Now, so how do we basically define ad group? Ad group is collection of similar kind of keywords. The one thing that we should consider is keywords should be thematically arranged within ad group. A single ad group should contain keywords which are basically related to each other. For example, you cannot put search engine optimization course keyword, right, or buy search engine optimization course keyword into somewhere where you are already having keywords like Google Ads course, Google Ads course in Hindi, best Google Ads course, Google Ads course in Jodhpur. So the all these keywords which are basically related to Google Ads should be there in a single ad group. And then if we also wanted to advertise for our search engine optimization, then we should have separate campaign for that, right? We cannot use search engine optimization related keywords somewhere where we are already using Google Ads course related keywords. So this is the basic and one of the very important aspect with regards to your campaign, or we can say that with regards to our ad group creation, where we have to follow this rule that same kind of keyword should be there within a single ad group. Now this is the core of your campaign structure, and this is the core of your ad group structure. This basically helps you in so many things along with your quality score. So once your campaigns are properly arranged, once your ad groups are properly arranged, they are thematically arranged, similar kinds of keywords are there, everything is fine, that will basically increase your quality score. Yes, there is another point which says that okay, your landing page optimization should be also there, and there should be some relevancy also between all these things, all these levels, between your Google Ads settings and your landing page. So this is how we should design, or how we should structure our ad groups. So if we have this web development course ad group campaign over here, we can have different ad groups over here also, and the division of ad groups can be on different basis that I will discuss later. But first of all, let's talk about the very basic thing, which is like within campaign, whenever we are creating ad groups, we should keep same kind of keywords in a single ad group. We should not mix two different types of keywords into a single ad group. That will basically ruin our account structure or ad group structure. So this is the first rule that we should follow. And then I have again very important thing, like this one is digital marketing Google Ads course. This is ad group 1. So I have basically divided this thing, this campaign over here, where we are having two ad groups, right? Now if we assume this ad group number 1, and in this specific ad group also we are having different ads, and now in this specific keywords what we are having over here is like, see, once we come over here, what we are having, we have decided to show our ads on these keywords like Google Ads course, best Google Ads course, Google Ads course in Hindi, right? So these keywords are related to Google Ads. So that is why we are keeping all these keywords into a single ad group, that is digital marketing Google Ads course, right? And the ads that we will be making within this ad group, as we already know that ad group is collection of a similar kind of keywords, and it is also a collection of ads. So whatever ads we are going to create, that will be there within that ad group only, and scope of those ads will be there within that ad group only, right? So whatever keywords you have selected over here, you have to use those keywords into your ad copy. That will increase your relevancy. So that is why we basically keep all similar kind of keywords in a single ad group, so that we can resonate them, or we can relate them with whatever ad we are going to create in our ad group. So this is how this ad group, right, ad group settings or ad group level keywords and our ads are related. Now coming to the second part, where we are talking about this ad group number 2, we have again digital marketing, but this time we are selling or we are enrolling students into search engine optimization course. Now this course is totally different. We have a different landing page for this course also, right? We have a different landing page for Google Ads course also. So whenever we will be putting our final URL in ad number 1, 2, 3, 4 of this specific ad group, we will be putting that landing page where we are talking about Google Ads course. But when we are having a separate landing page for SEO course, why not redirect users, or why not bring the traffic on that specific landing page, right? So now we have different keywords over here, which is according to theme and which are related to SEO course, like SEO course, best SEO course in Hindi, and these keywords will be there into this specific ad group. That will increase the relevancy, and that is basically what Google recommends us, that how we should create our ad group and what is ad group theming and ad group structure, right? So this thing we have to keep in mind. I'll give you some ideas in upcoming videos also, that on what parameter we should divide our ad groups, that okay, when we should think that okay, now we need to divide our ad groups, or now we need to create multiple ad groups, and how we should keep our these keywords within that ad group, that we will be discussing in upcoming videos also. Now some other important parts also, I believe you got to know about the structure, and the only very important thing that is there in this specific discussion is how relevant your keywords, ad group and ads are. Now also discussing about, now let's discuss about some important points, like these this is what we can say. Now this is the summary of what we discussed so far. The first point is ad groups works on theming, that we have to make sure, right, that we have to keep in our mind, it works on theming. It cannot be like you can add 3 keywords in one ad group, you can add 5 keywords in one ad group, no matter what kind of category the keywords belong to, no matter what kind of theme you are following, right? So they basically work on theming. I'll talk more about theming, as I told you, in upcoming videos. They are actually organization of the campaign, right? So you have to organize it properly. You can alter the ad group once you have some analytics related to your ad group. You can alter that, right? You can play with the keywords, you can change the bits of the keywords, you can play pause the keywords, you can add new keywords, you can remove the keywords from there, right? You can add, as I told you, you can adjust the bits of your keywords if you are doing manual CPC. So there are so many things that you can do within your ad group once your ad group is live, right? So make sure that you make a perfect ad group in the beginning, and then read your analytics, then see how it is performing, how people are engaging with your ads. Even it's not only about the keyword that I told you, it's also about the ad. If your ad is not performing, if you have multiple ads within a single ad group, to test that which ad is going to work well or which ad is going to perform well, so you can basically play with your ads also. You can pause the ads which are actually not performing, you can create new ads, you can create new ad types also, like expanded ad text, call only ads. So you can do those things also. So you can alter the ad group. Now the important thing is you can alter the ad group, or you can play with the ad group also once it is live. Now coming to the 4 points, you can use different match types keywords in the ad group. So I'll be talking about match types also in upcoming videos. So keyword match types are very important thing. So we can play with the keyword match types in our ad groups. We can use different match types in a ad group. Most of the time people say that okay, create a single ad group and use a, only one kind of match type in that specific ad group. It's not like that. You can definitely use BMM, that is broad match modified keywords, and phrase match keywords in a single ad group. That is totally acceptable. You can also use website navigation to understand the organization and structure. Like see, what I was telling you over here is, suppose if my website is something like that, okay, wsqtech.com, and when we go to like courses, when we go to courses, there we are saying that okay, we have 3 different courses. We have graphic designing course, we have web development course, we have digital marketing course. So that can be our campaign, right? It's not like that this is the only way, right? We can create campaign at any level, we can create campaign from anywhere, right? So right now if we are taking this courses as our, if we are taking this courses as our main campaign, right? So within this campaign, whenever we are going to divide our ad group, we can divide based on the basis of the sub courses that we are having in this broad category, or the number of courses that we are having in this broad category. So guys, that's it for this specific video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.